Hi there, this is Renee Hobbs, and welcome to week 2 of Digital and Media Literacy, COM 250. If you've gotten this far, you've already been introduced to the Pathwrite and you're using it now. So after you watch this video, you'll be able to engage in these activities. Let's do a brief review. I'm hoping that you take time to track exactly how much time you spend using media and describe some specific patterns in what, when, and how you use online media. So after reading and thinking about the choices you make about using different kinds of media, what I'd like you to do is think about a typical week in your life. When do you use media? How do you navigate media? Let's see if I can click on that to make sure. Oh, I know, I have to show it in the teach function. Yeah, there we go. How do you navigate media? Which websites do you rely on to access information around the web? And what kind of social media or web-based email or news portal sites? And what kinds of topics and issues are you searching on? And what articles have you read on this computer that have Trump in the title? And how did you get to them? That's because those questions are preparing you for this cool activity. Use the Web Historian tool, which you can download into your Chrome browser, and it's going to allow you to identify the websites you visit and the search terms you use and the network you use, and most importantly, the heat map, the hours of the day and the times that you browse the web the most. Then share your results, because thinking about the patterns in when, how, and why you use the internet is a big first start to media literacy. Then I'd like you've completed reading chapter 1, right? From Create to Learn. The book's probably arrived by now. You've hopefully purchased it at the bookstore. And I'd like you to use this questionnaire to reflect on your identity as a digital author. That helps give me information about your experiences as a creative composer of digital media. After that, we're going to kind of do a deep dive in why we love smartphones, right? And after reading this, you should be able to describe some surprising patterns in how people use smartphones around the world, explain the 6 psychological functions of smartphones in daily life, and reflect on which of those functions are most important to you. So you scroll down, you read, and then you answer the questions at the bottom of the page. Similarly, we're going to look at this question of why media matters for society. Similar kind of thing. I give you a goal about what you should be able to do after reading, right? Which is you should be able to do these things. We're reading an excerpt from the forthcoming textbook, which is presented below right here, right? And then you answer the questions at the bottom of the page. Next up, we're going to get started with the New York Times. You can quote me on this. You can learn more from reading the New York Times than you can from attending Harvard University. Yes, it's true. What I'd like you to do for this activity is select an interesting current article from any aspect of the media business. And any arts story. So we're really looking at 2 sections, the business or news section, right? And the arts section. So be sure to include the headline, author, and date of the publication and a brief 1 to 2 sentence summary. So hopefully you will have purchased your student subscription to the New York Times so you can freely peruse that publication. You can also get it at the URI library, of course. Now, because this is a kind of online class where we're learning from each other, this semester I want you to introduce yourself on Flipgrid. So let's just click here and learn to use Flipgrid. It's a very simple digital tool that lets you share and comment information. So basically you click on the button and you have to log in, right? So you log in. And now you're going to be able to record a video. You can see right here, I just press the button and I start recording and voila. For this activity, I'd like you to share a little bit about your work, life, interests, hobbies, and life experience. You can tell us perhaps a little bit about your own taste preferences when it comes to music, film, books, and games. You could, if you wanted, describe one of the articles you read in the New York Times, or describe your learning goals for this particular class or for your career ambition in the future. So we're really getting to know each other, right? Once you've done that, you've completed this week's activities for COM 250. Anyway, if you have any questions, you know how to reach me: Twitter, email, or give me a call on the phone. Thanks a lot and have fun this week, you guys. Bye now.